Heyo, I'm Alan.
I'm Justin.
And we are expats in progress.
Woo! Literally.
Yeah, I was going to say, getting out of this godforsaken, horrible country of the United States. But that's for another day.
Yeah. For now, we're just going to look at some differences between living in the UK and the US.
Yeah. And I'll put the video that we're watching in the description down below.
Yeah.
But yeah, here we go.
Woo!
There we go. So they're talking about what characteristics of the US and or UK houses.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fences.
Not everyone in
and
the
gates.
States has a fence.
You guys have attic, right?
Sometimes. Not everyone, but some people do. They have the pull down thing with the ladder.
Garage. Some houses just don't have them.
Oh, yeah, I have noticed that when we were looking at, we're in the middle of looking at houses and everything. Mm-hmm. So every house has a fence. The backyard is usually always fenced in.
Yep.
As well as they are really big on attics.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
But with the pull down stairs kind of attic. Not like ours where it's just a little hole.
Yeah, US attics are literally just spaces for random stuff. UK has a lot more older houses, it looks like, so they have a lot more houses with attics and a bunch of storage room.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Yeah, kind of cool though.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
What if when the weather is bad?
Your car just gets wet. Or,
Yeah.
Oh, they're talking about garages or garages.
Not a thing in the UK, or at least not for cars, which is very strange.
Yeah, that's real weird because houses have garages, but they're not used for the car. Or I don't even think you could fit a car in them. Yeah. Whereas the US, every house has a garage.
It's kind of funny because I grew up on the East Coast, and every house on the East, where I grew up on Long Island, every house had a garage, but nobody actually used it for their cars. It always got turned into a workshop or a bedroom or somewhere another space. In the UK, it's really just storage space, it looks like, and sometimes tools or a
gym
bicycle.
or stuff like that.
It's very random.
Whereas our garage right now, that's where we have both of our cars and storage.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's weird. It's going to be hard to get used to when we move over there.
Oh, yeah.
You almost always have a garage. Some people have 2 or 3 car garages,
I
which
know.
is
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
People will also turn that into a fun space. Sometimes my
much as over
family,
there.
they have a nice garage, a 2-car garage. They do park their car in there in the winter, but they also have room for dartboard and a little bar. They keep it heated so we can go out there and party a bit.
That is not a normal thing for the United States. People are not heating their garages to go out there and party.
Yeah, the thought of somebody
not a
having
thing.
a bar in their garage is just really weird to me.
It seems kind of trashy to me in the nicest way.
I don't know if it's trashy.
But also, kind of fun.
I just worry about all that glass. Oh, no, I pulled the car too far forward and ruined $3,000 worth of hard liquor. That's what I'd be worried about.
No, that's not what they're talking about. That's not, no.
That's not the bar they're talking about?
No, you are misconstruing.
What bar are they talking about?
It is a glorified
bar?
countertop.
Oh, okay, so not an actual bar.
Also, why would you keep liquor outside?
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Have conservatory.
What is that? It sounds is that a greenhouse thing?
Oh my God, the UK conservatory.
I love them.
That is my favorite thing.
It's
a greenhouse attached to your house, but it's basically what we would call a 4-season room, but it's got a glass roof.
It's like a 4-season room, but nice.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Like a greenhouse, but it's in your house.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's usually attached to the living room, and it's like a greenhouse. But usually people will use it as a place to just kind of sit.
That's on people's houses?
Oh, yeah, gorgeous.
That's wild.
Gorgeous. Whoa, is that common?
So this is super common actually.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Don't know anyone in the States that has this. I feel if you had this in the States, I would think you're super fancy.
Oh, yeah.
Most people just use it as a place to sit and gather. It's so cold in the UK. This actually is warm.
Okay.
Hold up.
Okay, she thinks it's cold because she's never been to the US. Meanwhile, in the UK right now, it is what?
A lot warmer than here, that's for sure.
In Fahrenheit, it's in the 50s and 60s, and meanwhile here it's negative 20.
Yeah, I get that in the UK, it's consistently on the colder side. That part I get, but it doesn't actually get cold in the UK.
It doesn't get cold to our standards,
here.
but eventually after we live there long enough, it will be cold.
Yeah, you acclimate, stuff like that.
Some people will sit, and it's also connected to the garden. So it would also maybe be the way to the garden in most houses.
House differences. House differences. House size. Oh my God.
So in the UK, the average house size is 900 square feet.
Which is the size of our second floor.
How big that would be.
It's not huge, but it's not tiny, tiny.
In the U.S., the average is 1,600 square feet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Larger.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like 1.5 times. Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
I think, like you said before, we just have so much land. Typical to have larger houses in the States.
And I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like if you envision Texas and all of that land and
Yeah.
those gigantic houses, which are so cheap.
Yeah.
in my
Oh,
head,
yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I think the Texas house.
Like house prices? Oh my gosh. So our house here, when we first bought it, was what, 280?
280, something like that.
Now it's worth 5 something
They're just going up for literally
for no reason. But also in the UK, a house that's identical to our size and everything else is 700,000-800,000.
Yeah, it's like a luxury and a commodity. Now, that being said, like houses in the UK, as far as I've seen, they use their space a lot better.
Oh yeah, they're a lot more organized.
Yeah, like, oh, under the stairs, free space. Like, we lived in an apartment building, like, before we moved into this house.
Oh, yeah.
And the bathroom in that apartment building was probably, like, a good 400 square feet.
It was the
And there
size
was no
of the
reason
kitchen.
for it.
It was huge.
Like, it was just, like, super weird.
Just like another level.
From before, like the semi-detached and the terrace houses would have
Ugh.
a living room, a kitchen, 2 or 3 bedrooms,
Yeah.
and a bathroom, and maybe a downstairs toilet. I'm
Okay.
thinking back to my university house, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then like
This is precisely why I don't want a semi-detached or terraced home,
It
because she just equated it to her
seems-
college house.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it seems like there's some kind of stigma around having a deep.
I just want a detached
terraced.
house. Which
Yeah.
okay, everyone watching. A detached house is just a regular US house. It means
Yeah.
that you're not attached to anyone else.
Though detached houses over there, like, they're pretty close together sometimes, even. Like, just
detached
literally
houses
not
may
being
have 3 or
detached.
4
Yeah.
bedrooms, maybe like 1 or 2 bathrooms.
Yeah.
Obviously, like a larger living room and kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't even know how many rooms that is.
Yeah.
A lot.
I was gonna say it's a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit similar in the States, maybe 3 or 4 bedrooms.
Yep.
About.
Large living room. Sometimes we have a kitchen in a separate dining room.
Yeah.
Do you have that in the UK sometimes?
Yeah, it just
They have
depends
that a
on
lot.
the size of the house, honestly.
It varies probably a lot.
Yeah.
Same in the States, but I would say it's quite common to have a separate kitchen and a dining room, some kind of utility room where you do your laundry,
Yeah.
and then maybe 2 bathrooms.
2
I would
bathrooms,
say is common. Nowadays, most people have at least 2. Yeah. Some places might
Oh, yeah, we
still
have
have
3.
1. I think 2 is
Yeah,
quite
one's
common.
not. One's hard.
Maybe 1 at least with a 1.5 baths.
Yeah.
We say like 1.
Okay.
Yeah, one with the bathtub, one where it's just like the toilet.
We call it a downstairs toilet.
I like it better.
Aircon,
In
air
the
conditioning.
UK,
D&E over
we do
there.
not have AC. It
Never?
does not get hot enough, like especially not where I
That's
live.
not true.
That is not true. We were just in London in October. And also the crazy heat wave that they had that killed multiple people.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, don't tell me that it doesn't get hot enough, because it does.
It gets hot now because of global warming and carbon emissions. You're welcome, UK. You're welcome.
Oh my god. But no, it definitely does get hot, and that's literally on our thing, is to get aircon at least put into the upstairs bedrooms as well as the living room.
Yeah, you need at least one.
Yeah.
In the north, it is not hot. I know. When
Oh, yeah,
we
the
had
north,
heat
I have no idea,
wave,
but I'm talking about, like, the
I
south.
was dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I actually was in an attic room back then in my student
Boiling up
days.
there.
I was boiling to death, and I had a
my
tiny
gosh.
window. But usually, we will just open the window to get a breeze.
I don't want to breeze.
Or
No breeze.
yeah, if there's no breeze, we have fans, just like the standing kind of fan.
I love
and
fans.
That's it. We just melt,
Oh
I guess.
Gosh. How long would that last if you have like some heat
The
wave?
heat
in
wave
summer?
can be like 1 to 2 weeks.
Okay.
I'm not
growing up, there was
I'm not
never a
ruining
heat
2 weeks
wave,
of my
really.
life
It's
because I
just,
can't sleep.
Over
Yeah,
the
that
past
doesn't-
few years.
Is it common at all in Europe, do you know? I went to like Sweden, in Norway, and Finland, and I was shocked by that
Yeah.
too, because we went in the middle of summer and we were hot.
Yeah.
Even though it's not known for having hot weather, even in public places sometimes, like public transportation, on the subway, we had all of our luggage
It's
and we were
hot.
just like
Yeah.
sweating.
They don't have it on the London Underground. Usually we just open the kind of like window that connects the carts, and then the breeze from the
Yeah.
train kind of
all
like
makes
Yeah,
sense.
breathe in all
is
that
what
brake dust.
cools people down.
Yeah, they also say not to take the train if it's super
Exist.
hot.
Really?
Yeah, so I think like European people just kind of try
Just not
to
a
deal
thing.
with the heat if it is hot.
In the US, I think a lot of people would have an AC. A lot of times they'll just have the unit that you put in the window kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
We also use fans. Every household is different, but I'm sure even in the like more southern states, it's even more common.
Has to
We
be.
also have
Oh,
the ceiling
yeah.
fans.
Yeah, those things freak me.
But you also have to remember, they are so much higher up on the planet than we are.
Yeah.
Like, their most southern point is still, like, at, like, United States, Maine.
So it's not going to get as hot as it is here, even if it gets colder here.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Out.
They
I'm
kinda
like, they're gonna
scary
fall
too.
on my head and crush me.
Yeah,
or-
yeah, those are kind of scary, but they do help like keep the house ventilated, so that's nice. We'll have the ceiling fans, sometimes some standing fans, and then also the AC. Got the bases covered.
Must be nice. Yeah.
But yeah,
Wow.
that was that video.
Yeah. Is there other stuff they didn't cover in there?
There's probably a lot that they didn't cover, but we'll get to that on other videos that we do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be a major like change when we move.
Should be fun, though, honestly, all things considered.
Yeah, I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited just because one, I love the UK. We're still trying to hone in on like a place that we want to live in the UK.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little difficult, but not
It's
the end of the
complicated.
world.
But
Yeah.
figuring stuff out.
But yeah, that's been the first episode.
Yeah.
Of
Remember to like.
whatever it is. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
We're trying to get to 100 subscribers,
Yeah.
so that's exciting.
We think it's doable.
It should be
Yeah.
doable. I don't know. We're also just kind of having fun with it.
Yeah.
So
a lot
I
of
figured
fun.
we're doing this huge journey. We might as well include people.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, anything you want to say?
That's about it, honestly.
That's about it. And see you tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
You have to hit the button.
Then that's it.
Outtakes.
Eh.
Outtakes.